Imagine this. What if every morning you woke up, someone placed a priceless gift in your hands, but demanded that you use it all before nightfall, otherwise it would vanish forever? This gift isn't gold, silver, or jewels. It's something infinitely more precious. This gift is time. The story I am about to tell is about a young man who learned to cherish this miraculous gift, a lesson that completely transformed his life. In a small, peaceful village nestled on a hillside lived a young man named Rohan. He wasn't a bad person, but he suffered from an inherent flaw, laziness and the habit of procrastination. For Rohan, his two favorite words were tomorrow. A leaky roof needed fixing? I'll do it tomorrow. A crooked fence needed mending? Definitely tomorrow. The field needed sowing? Still early. I'll leave it for tomorrow. Rohan's life drifted by in an endless chain of indefinite days, wasted in sighs, lying around watching clouds drift by and making promises to himself that he never kept. He watched his peers build careers, start families, and reap the rewards of their hard work while he remained stuck in place. A vague sense of unease and regret began to creep into his mind, but it wasn't strong enough to overcome the inertia of habit. Then one day, an elderly, wise man named Gupta moved to the edge of the village. It was rumored that he had traveled the world, accumulating vast knowledge and wisdom. His reputation quickly spread far and wide. Hearing this, a spark of hope flickered in Rohan's heart. He decided that perhaps it was time to seek help. After many days of hesitation, Rohan finally gathered enough courage to visit Mr. Gupta's small house. Mr. Gupta welcomed Rohan with a gentle smile and eyes so deep they seemed to hold a sky full of knowledge. Rohan hesitantly recounted his problems, about the procrastination that had become ingrained in his very being, about the helplessness he felt watching time slip through his fingers without accomplishing anything useful. Mr. Gupta listened in silence, without judgment, only nodding in understanding. When Rohan finished his story, he didn't rush to offer advice. Instead, he quietly went inside and brought out an old wooden hourglass, exquisitely crafted. He gently inverted it and placed it on the table. "Rohan," Mr. Gupta began, his voice warm and clear, "look closely at this hourglass. Do you see anything?" Rohan looked at the stream of golden sand slowly flowing downwards. "Sir, I see the sand flowing." Mr. Gupta smiled. "Indeed, but look even deeper. Each tiny grain of sand, my son, is a moment in your life. A second, a minute, an hour. They flow steadily downwards, ceaselessly, waiting for no one. Once a grain of sand has fallen to the bottom, it can never return on its own. You cannot reverse the flow, just as you can never reclaim lost time." He pointed to the sand remaining in the upper bulb. "This is your future, the opportunities you still have." Then he pointed to the sand that had already flowed down. "And this is the past, the moments you've wasted with the words, 'I'll do it tomorrow.' Every time you procrastinate, you are personally throwing away these precious grains of sand. You are letting the treasure of your life dwindle away in indifference." Mr. Gupta's words resonated like a loud bell in Rohan's soul. For the first time in his life, he truly grasped the finite and precious nature of time. The image of the ceaselessly falling sand grains was etched into his mind, a powerful reminder of what he had lost. Seeing that Rohan had truly understood, Mr. Gupta continued, "But do not despair, Rohan. There is still much sand left in the upper bulb. The important thing is what you will do with the remaining grains. The secret lies not in trying to stop the flow of time, but in learning to use each grain of sand most wisely." And then Mr. Gupta taught Rohan 4 golden principles. First, set clear goals. You cannot reach your destination if you don't know where you're going. Write down what you truly want to achieve, from small daily tasks to grand lifelong dreams. Second, learn to prioritize. Imagine your life as a jar. You must put the large stones, which are the most important tasks, in first. After that come the pebbles, and then the sand, which are the less important matters. Don't let trivial things fill your jar before the important ones have a place. Third, break down tasks. A high mountain may seem unconquerable, but it is made up of countless small steps. Divide large tasks into smaller, more manageable parts. Completing one part at a time will give you the motivation to continue. And finally, create a plan and stick to it. Spend a few minutes each morning planning your day and a few minutes each evening reviewing what you've accomplished. From that fateful day, Rohan was transformed into a different person. He was no longer the lazy young man who only indulged in idle dreaming. He started with the smallest tasks, tidying up his messy house, mending the fence, and tilling the soil in the field. Every morning, he woke up with a clear list of tasks in his mind. He learned to say no to distractions and yes to his goals. Initially, changing old habits was incredibly difficult. There were times he wanted to give up, to return to the comfort of doing nothing. But whenever that thought arose, the image of the hourglass and the rapidly flowing sand grains reappeared, urging him to get up and act. Months and years passed. The village witnessed a miraculous transformation. From a barren plot of land, Rohan transformed it into a prosperous, lush farm. He not only became a skilled farmer, but also learned carpentry, personally crafting exquisite furniture. He built a spacious, sturdy house where he welcomed his elderly parents to care for them. He didn't just achieve material success. More importantly, he found joy and contentment in his labor. He realized that effective time management didn't mean turning himself into a working machine. On the contrary, precisely because he valued every moment, he had more time to spend with his family, chat with friends, and enjoy the beauty of the sunset after a day of hard work. That was true wealth. Rohan's story of transformation became a great source of inspiration for the entire village, especially the young people. They looked at him and understood a simple yet profoundly deep truth. Time is the most precious gift life bestows upon each of us. It doesn't discriminate between rich and poor, noble and humble. Everyone has 24 hours a day. The difference between the successful and the unsuccessful lies in how they use that gift. Your life, too, is like Rohan's hourglass. The grains of sand are still flowing ceaselessly. Don't let them drift away in regret. Start today. Turn every moment into an opportunity, a step forward, a beautiful memory. Because once time has passed, it will never return. And the key to unlocking a brilliant future lies in how you cherish each grain of the present.